Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of our Fallout 1 Let's Play here. When last we left off, we had just arrived at the hub, and for this episode, I have two real things I would like to attempt to accomplish. First of which is finding ammunition for our fantastic alien blaster, which we haven't been able to use very much. And the second of which is to get on our way with the main quest line so we can find the water purification chip and remove this annoying little time limit of 96 days. 96 days as it stands now, at least. So, with that being said, actually I'd like to save... Okay, yeah, it saved over 5 minutes last time. So, first thing we should probably do is find a shop. Or anything that resembles a shop, maybe. Hell, it's over here. Crimson Caravan. Yeah, I remember the three people you said who kind of own this place are the Crimson Caravan, Fargo Traders, and Water Merchants. Water Merchants would probably be the most beneficial to us, actually. You see, Dimitri. Hey there, how you doing? The name's Dimitri. Dimitri Ramara, head of the best damn caravan in the Waste. Are you looking for a job? You look pretty fit. Yeah, I am looking for a job. That's just what we're looking for. You like the thrill and excitement of battle, don't you? Bullets flying everywhere, whipping by your head, blowing your enemy in two, seeing the fear in their eyes? Ah, that's the life. You look like the kind of person that could just serve as well, and we pay well. Oh yes, we do. We just had a few new openings. If you are interested, but of course you are, right? What's the pay? 600 hub bucks a job. Caps. That's each way. Hell, people say we take all the dangerous routes, but I say they're the most exciting. You need a little excitement in your life, am I right? Of course I am. Hell, I think you're just what I'm looking for. Yeah? Damn straight, it is. Just go to Kiri in the next room. Should let you know about the next caravan moving. Good to know. If we can just get over to the next room then. Kiri. So, the old bastard gave you the okay for us? Well, you must have balls of steel. I'm impressed, but we'll see how you do. We leave only twice a month, on the 3rd and 17th. Can you handle that? We'll go to all the local hotspots, Brotherhood of Steel, Junktown, Acropolis, and Boneyard. And the pay? Pays the best, 600 scripts, and yes, that is each way, but you don't have to do both. This is a pretty tough caravan ride, and you're almost guaranteed to run into some raiders or worse. We'll have no sissies on caravans, and you better have plenty of ammo. We leave on February 3rd. Are you interested? Sure. Cool. Next one's going out February 3rd. Come back then. Okay. The next one's the 3rd. That means it's probably... Okay. It's January 28th. We should keep that in mind. Okay, market. That sounds like where we'd want to go to do some trading, I suppose. There's a sign there I can't quite make out. But let's just see what's in here. Fargo Traders. Let's see. Fargo Trader Caravan Driver. Okay, caravan driving is not something I'm very interested in. But Rutger, let's talk to Rutger, actually. Hello and welcome to the Fargo Traders. How may we help you? Can you transport water? Can we transport water? Well, we can transport, but it will cost you. How much do you need and where's it going? Enough to supply a vault. It's north past Junktown in the mountains. A whole vault? Are you nuts? We don't have that kind of access to that much water. Plus, I wouldn't want to go into those mountains. We've had enough missing caravans. Is there someone else who can? I'm sorry you're not from around here. The water merchants handle all the damn water in this town. I wouldn't even bother trying to deal with them. They're a bunch of vultures. Okay, thanks. Saw an offer for work. Let's go ahead and see if you have anything for us to do. I'm looking for work. Looking for work, are you? You look alright. Well, you should probably talk to Butch. He's through the door behind me. Gotcha.
What do you want?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Time is money, chit-chat is not money. You hear about the job or what?
Yeah, I'm here about the job.
Hot damn, someone with guts. Done and done. Go talk with my second, Rutger, and get the details.
Well, you're rather to the point. It's okay with me. Thanks for the job. Let's talk to... That's not... Where's Rutger? Oh, he's behind the door. Job pays 500 hubbucks when you can tell what's exactly what's happened to all the caravans that have disappeared recently. So collect any proof you might find. I personally think it's those damn water merchants. Or the gun freaks with the Brotherhood of Steel. Butch thinks it's some claw of death or something. Check with Beth. Would know more about that. Thanks. Brotherhood of Steel, I saw that on the list of caravan things, so fine by me. What else we got here? Guns. Well, if we're gonna find energy weapon ammunition, I suppose the gun store is about as good as we're gonna get. And that would be Beth, owner of the weapon shop, and also employed with the Fargo Traders. Hi there. How can I help you? Is there any place in town I should avoid? I have something to sell. I want to buy something. I do want to buy something. If you got money, you got my attention. Oh, that's right. You're working for Butch. You get the 15% discount. It's good to know. Let's see. You have metal armor. That's nice. BBs, not very... Dang it. Okay, you only have bullets. That's sad. Let's talk to you about this claw of death or something. Can I ask you some questions? What's the word on the missing caravans? Some people think the water merchants are responsible, but I don't think so. I think it was the darn Death Claw. Or maybe the people over at the Brotherhood of Steel. What's a Death Claw? That sounds interesting. It's the most evil thing to rise out of the ashes after the war. Some say it's a powerful ghost from the war that haunts the land. It's no ghost, it's real as you and me. 20 feet tall, with teeth as big as your arm. It's some kind of demon that found its way here when the world was engulfed in fire. You crazy? That's pretty out of your misery. Do you know anything else? This old mutant in Old Town named Harold, he's seen it, is the only one that's seen it and lived. The only one that's seen it and lived? Yeah, sure, and I'm the Death Claw's daddy. Another question about the missing caravans. Thanks. I'll check it out. See ya. Okay. Harold in Old Town. Gotcha. Deathclaw sounds a little far-fetched, but every myth has a small amount of truth to it. And is that Bob's Iguana Bits? Now whatsoever could this be? Hi, welcome to Bob's Iguana Bits, the family eating place. Can I take your order? Nothing, bye. It's a quick save on this. Dumb. And I remember you got your stuff from Doc Morbid. I think we need to talk about Doc Morbid and some of your special ingredients. What you're talking about? Secret ingredients? How fresh does the corpse have to be before it develops a bitter aftertaste? Do you use mutants, humans, or a mix? I found an invoice in Doc Morbid's lair. Invoice for dead bodies. I actually didn't. If you've got memory loss, I can talk to the sheriff. Prime Choice Select is made of people. It's made of people. If you've got memory loss, I can talk to the sheriff. Sounds like the best option to me. Don't do that. Fine, I've been using some questionable portions, but it's not like I'm committing murder. Doc Morbid stuff is already dead, isn't it? Cannibalism is a crime against humanity. It sure is, Bob. Have a nice day. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't care. I want a piece of the action. Yeah, that works. What do you want to pay? 50 bucks every day, 75 bucks every day, 100 bucks every day, 150 bucks every day, 20. Let's try for the 50 first. Fine, it's a deal, 50 every day, so I guess I'll see you in 5. And maybe we can renegotiate the deal up. I've got more expenses, I need to increase the payment. Let's try... Okay, we can't increase it to 200, we'd have to do it the first time. Let's see if we can get to 150. Fine, it's a deal, 150 bucks due every 5 days. I'll see you in 5. Good to know we've got a little bit of friendly extortion to go on here. Every 5 days, 150 bucks is no small payment. Let's see if we can't find those water merchants down now. Want to pay attention to the days. February 3rd is when we have our caravan ride. Door there. Not labeled though. Water merchants. Here we go. Water merchants. Oh, this is the wrong entrance. Good grief, how big's this building? Gee, it's like you people would own everything here. Which then again, I imagine water is one of the more lucrative businesses you could be in. Especially in this wasteland. So I guess it does make sense. Be lovely if I could find your front door, though. Must be a little bad for business if people can't find the entrance. Let's see. Door. Why can't we find this? Door there. There we are. Okay, it's over on this side of the building. I just missed it the first time. Sad to tell. Let's see what we got. Office of the Water Merchants. They're big movers and shakers of the hub, since they supply the water that keeps everyone going. Gotcha. This looks like an office more than anything, so let's try it. Water caravan employee. Person at the head of the table is Master Merchant. I don't know what to say. We need new parts. Oh yes, sorry. What can I do you for? I want a job? I really don't. Do you have a water chip? Water chip. Those old vault purifying control chips? Well, I'm sure I speak for the entire town when I say you won't find one here. Without the proper equipment, they're worthless. Only a vault or maybe Necropolis would have any use for one of those. Why do you ask? My vault ship is broke, looking for a replacement. Really? Well, as you probably have heard, we supply a great deal of water throughout this area. I'm sure we could arrange to send a caravan up to your vault for free. Fee? How much are we talking? Quite a distance away. 2,000 caps should cover the initial caravan, and I'm sure your vault will have stuff to trade to keep us going for a while. However, with our current reserves, I'm guessing we will only be able to keep your vault going for an extra 100 days or so. Vault should be able to take care of your initial payment. Why don't I give you 1,000 caps instead to start? It's quite a ways, but the vault has plenty of goods to reimburse you for your upfront money. So how about 500 instead? 500 caps is definitely worth 100 days. Let's see. Sorry, you can only accept. I don't have the cash. I'll come back when I do. Okay, we can't renegotiate this deal anymore. We're stuck with 2,000 caps. We do have the caps, should we end up in a situation where we need them. But, since that seems less than favorable, let's see if we can't handle things without having to call in the water merchants. Let's pick up the slack, shall we? I guess next on the to-do list would be to find Harold, I believe the name was. Let's see. Where's another exit tile? Deathclaw. I do wonder who names these silly myths sometimes. There's a little tile. Maybe that one will lead us to. Are we on our way? Nope, we're not. I have been considering, when we looked at Tycho over here, despite the fact his gear looks like ours, it described him as wearing a trench coat. Maybe we could say, and we can't really just like, it would just be a little bit of roleplay here, but we could say that we're wearing something similar. I'd rather like the idea of the style. Just a thought, though. Where are we? You see George, the door guard. I don't know why there's a door guard there. Anything here look like Old Town? Not really. Maybe Older Town? Not. Okay. You see Rick, guard. It's not a whole lot here. I doubt Harold's gonna be found. It's still very weird not hearing the audio from this. What is FLC? Maltese Falcon? General store. Well, the gun sure didn't have any energy cells, but maybe, just maybe, we can get something from the general store. It's worth a shot, at least. How may I help you? I want to buy something. Great, here's what you have. A Geiger counter, a motion sensor, a big book of science, means electronics, first aid, psycho super stim packs, rope, Radaway, flamethrower fuel. Really, you have flamethrower fuel? But not small energy cells. Of course. I don't see anything that resembles Old Town still. I wonder where it is. So it's not the far left, it's not the far right. Maybe check down here. That might be Old Town over there, actually. Old Town could be a building, but it sounds more like a district. You see a Skag. This looks like a poor area of the place, which means it just might be Old Town. Although we can't really just confirm this at the moment. Where's my blanket? Blanky, sorry. You see Slappy. Can I talk to Slappy, or is he not going to stop moving? Ooh, pretty stuff. Why is the moon? Beth told me to talk to you about the Deathclaw. Beth, shoo, shaw, Beth. Like Harold, you talk Harold. Harold tell you story. Slappy help then. Okay, I'll talk to Harold first then. Where is Harold? Harold, you don't look too well, Harold.
Spare change, old friend, old pal? Can you help a poor mutant down on his luck?
Can I help a poor mutant down? Are you okay, sir? I need info on the Deathclaw. Here's $25. Just, maybe you can get some help with your condition. Your eye looks particularly, horrendous, if you don't mind the expression.
Oh, kind of you, friend. Very kind. You know, if I could clear the gunk out of there, you, just might find a tear in old Harold's eye.
Why's that?
Rest of the hubber's been picking on me like a bad booger since I came back to town. I can't leave, though. When the deals are done, it's
What happened to you?
Home. Well, after the Great War, my vault was one of the first to open.
Can you tell me about those days?
Long time. All started with the sirens. I was young, but oh, I do remember that. A lot of terrible years followed, and I remember walking out of the vault late one morning.
That sounds like you're describing the Great War. Do you realize how old that makes you?
Yeah, about a century or two in dog years.
A century or two. What?
Never mind. That was from my time. I'm cranky, old, and I've been that way ever since I changed.
Okay, what did you do before that happened?
Well, I was a trader. Did pretty good making the circuit between survivors. Lost
How?
a lot of good people, though.
How'd you lose these people, sir?
Gangers got 'em. Scavengers attacking the caravans, and mutant son of a dog if they weren't springing up like rabbits with a mission. Had to have an army of guards with just to do a deal.
Didn't the guards help? Where are the mutants coming from? Where were the mutants coming from?
Everywhere. Hell, seemed like you couldn't fart without hitting one. But mostly in the northwest.
The Northwest. Hey, that's where we came from, actually. You farted Northwest. Why didn't you just avoid the area? Did you explore that area?
We mounted an expedition. God, Richard. Richard Gray led a small group of us up there.
Richard Gray. Who exactly is this Richard Gray? You sound like friends.
Richard Gray was a doctor. A little older than me, and friend was he smart. He found the source.
And what was that source?
Some sort of old military base. We lost a lot of folks getting in there.
How did you know the base was the cause? There were probably meetings coming out of it. What were you running up against?
Robots and such. A lot of them. Damn surprised they was still running after all this time. What with the war and all. Whew, boy, they tore us a good one.
What did you do once you got past?
We got pretty far inside. Wasn't a lot of us left by then. Gray, me, and a couple of others.
And then?
One of them robots got Francine. Mark was wounded. Sent him back to the surface. Then it was just me and Gray.
What happened to Mark?
To this day, I don't know. He never made it back here, and, well, I couldn't face the wasteland again, so
That's...
I never looked.
It's a sad story. What about you and Gray, though?
We made it to some sort of central core, like a plant of some sort. That's when it happened.
Are you referring to the incident that made you, ghoulish, shall I say?
A robot crane crashed into us. Last I saw Gray, he was flying through the air and into some sort of acid bath. I was in bad shape and, well, I passed out.
Passed out. That sounds pretty terrible with the dangers around. How did you survive exactly?
Didn't. Got killed. God, I love that joke.
Yeah, it has a little bit of a morbid charm to it. I can tell.
Well, I have no idea. Woke up in the wasteland, barely hanging on. Got lucky, and some traders I knew found me days later. Good thing, since I was already changing. They brought me here, and here I've been since.
How did you mutate?
All I know is it was something inside that base.
Are you sure it wasn't radiation?
How the hell should I know? Gray would have known if anybody could. Anyway, that's how the deal went down.
Thanks for the story, sir.
Well, thanks for letting me tell it.
Oh, well, we got sidetracked there. I forgot to ask about the Deathclaw from that little tale.
Oh, hey, it's you again.
I wonder what happened to Richard Gray.
Anything I can do for you?
Need information on the Deathclaw. I hear you're the man.
Ooh, that thing. Friend, that is Nightmare City. Why the hell are you asking about that?
What else would I be asking about a deadly creature? I want to kill it.
Okay, well, that's like a damn big man is what it is. Got spikes and claws that can cut through the heaviest armor. But don't let the size fool you. It's quick.
So it's just about the deadliest thing in the world. Thanks. Any weaknesses?
Well, from what I've heard, maybe whack it in the head. I'd try the eyes. Of course, there's a problem there.
Problem with the eyes? Like what?
You can't look at them. It is said the Deathclaw can hypnotize just by looking. Then it walks up and boom, you're it.
Yeah. Well, you're stretching my imagination to believe there's a 20-foot lizard, like you're describing. But the idea of it hypnotizing me is where I draw the line. Thanks for the tale, though.
Good luck to you. You're gonna need it.
Luck? I don't think I'm gonna need it. Well, guys, I think we've had about that for this episode. Spent most of it just talking to people, getting quests and such, but there was a nice tale there at the end. Thank you for watching, and I bid you adieu.